Greetings to you this day. This is Michelle Strickland, and I'm coming to you today with a social skills lessons. Social skills, when I do them, I usually try to do the social skills on a Tuesday. So today we're going to be dealing with assertiveness, and that's something that we need to all review some things. Most of the stuff you probably have already dealt with, but we're just going to go ahead and review. Okay. Today I want to talk about an essential aspect of social interactions: assertiveness. Assertiveness plays a crucial role in how we communicate, navigate relationships, and assert our needs and boundaries. However, like any skill, it can have both positive and negative effects depending on how it's utilized. That's true. Let's start with the positives. Assertiveness empowers individuals to express their thoughts, feelings, and desires clearly and respectfully. It fosters open communication and honesty in relationships, whether personal or professional. For example, imagine a scenario where you're working on a group project and someone keeps interrupting your ideas. Instead of staying silent and becoming aggressive, assertiveness allows you to calmly address the issue, asserting your right to be heard while still respecting the other person's perspective. Furthermore, assertiveness can build self-confidence and self-esteem. When we assert ourselves appropriately, we validate our own worth and value. This self-assurance radiates in our interactions, earning the respect of others and strengthening our relationships. I mean, it's important for us to just kind of go do a checklist over and evaluate where we are on certain things, and how we communicate with people, whether it's effective or it's not effective. However, there's a flip side to assertiveness when it's not wielded with care. Too much assertiveness can border on aggression, alienating others and damaging relationships, and people got to watch out with that. For instance, consider a situation where a colleague consistently dominates meetings, shutting down opposing viewpoints. While assertiveness is vital for sharing ideas, excessive dominance can stifle collaboration and create a resentment among team members. That's so very true. And when I was managing people, I tried not to just, micromanage. I worked alongside of them and I tried to hear them out when they had concerns, so we could try to work on a solution that everybody could deal with in order to get the job done, because they might have could come up with a better way of doing stuff, if it's within the guidelines, So it's important for us to allow people to listen. And it's important for us, I'm watching something come through on my phone, sorry. It's important for us to listen and allow the other people to have input. That's what I meant to say. Sorry, I saw something coming through on my phone. Additionally, some individuals struggle with assertiveness and may resort to passive or aggressive behaviors instead. Passive individuals often avoid confrontation altogether, sacrificing their needs for the sake of harmony, which can lead to frustration and resentment over time. I've seen that happen, and I've been like that. I just shut down when people don't. I get to a point, if I'm trying to make a point and I know that is valid, and people don't want to hear me, if it's a situation where I can just walk away and just leave it, I just do that. And I just let people find out what I was saying. And let them, that's what I do. I do shut down sometimes. If I don't want to talk about something, I don't want to talk about it. I don't care what I'd rather just not comment until I get to a better place, because I don't want to say the wrong thing. But that's not good, because when you shut other people down like that, you might be missing out on some information that you need to hear. On the other hand, aggressive individuals bulldoze over others' opinions, prioritizing their own agenda at the expense of others' feelings. And I've seen that too. I sure have. And we got to watch that. There's a balance, you know. So how do we strike the right balance with assertiveness? It begins with self-awareness and empathy. Understanding our own needs and boundaries allows us to assert ourselves confidently without trampling on others. Empathy enables us to consider the perspectives and feelings of those around us, fostering mutual respect and understanding. People think that's corny, but it works though. If you want to have an effective organization, these are things that you need to think about. And have sessions that discuss it so people can be aware of it, so that they can start checking their behavior once they're, are conscious of it. Because some people are they just go about their, being the way they are because nobody really put them in check about how they're navigating and dealing with other people. Now, how they handle it, the information when they receive it, is going to be a whole other issue. But I'm just saying. In conclusion, assertiveness is a powerful social skills that can yield positive outcomes when applied effectively. By finding the middle ground between passivity and aggression, we can cultivate healthy relationships built on mutual respect, open communication, and empathy.